Hi.
I'm having a moment because I took my son to work today and he had his Ninja Turtles backpack on, and so he loves you. So we have another. I said he's coming on today.
How old is he?
And he's 8.
Okay.
So we're watching it tonight in honor of me interviewing you right now, and we've already seen it, but whatever.
Okay.
Yeah. But now I'm like having this moment. But I also loved Arrow. I was like one of those people that watched every season. I love it. What did you like playing a superhero? It's so cool you guys play a superhero. I have to start with that.
Well, you know that people, like, they dress up as superheroes all the time?
Yeah.
Just for fun?
Yeah.
They paid me to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got, no, actually.
Were you that kid? Did you like doing that?
I did. There's pictures of me as Superman, as Batman.
Yeah.
I didn't know who the Green Arrow was, so there were no photos of that.
Yeah.
But actually putting on a superhero suit, it changes the way that you stand, the way that you speak, the way that, it just changes everything.
Yeah, when you probably have to work out a lot.
Too much.
Yeah, I'm out. So is it true that your first audition, though, was Mean Girls? I heard that. Oh, my God. There was so much trauma in the Yeah,
because it was my first audition. I didn't have a resume, and they called me back, and I walked into a room, and I'm pretty sure that Tina Fey was in there. And I just, whatever I was supposed to do, I did not do it right.
Oh, no.
Like, I didn't realize that you don't get an entire script. I didn't really ask any questions. What does this scene mean? And I'm pretty sure that whatever I was saying was just wrong.
Not right.
Because I feel like I remember someone having to stifle laughter. And it was not a funny scene.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
I'm over it.
Yeah, totally. We have worked through it. No, that's hard, because a lot of, like, actors will talk about that, and that's gotta be, like, just humiliating. I'm not an actor, so that's why, but that would just humiliate me, to walk in and think I've got something right, and then like, oh no, cool, I'll go. Like, I would die.
Yeah, I think that I knew enough to know that I didn't know anything yet.
Okay, you knew you were green about it. Okay, cool, all right. All right, well, how was your audition for Suits LA? Obviously, it went well.
No, it went great. No, I did everything right there.
Yeah.
No, that one was really good, because I think that a lot of times with these auditions, which is what I did in the Mean Girls audition all of these years before, is you go in there and you take yourself too seriously. You usually try to dress like the character. Big mistake.
Oh.
I think. And so I always just try to go in there and play essentially an enthusiastic version of myself.
Okay.
And I thought that everyone would try to take this character and be very serious and very matter-of-fact and lawyery.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to go in there and have fun. And the creator of the show, when I finished my first read, said, I didn't think this character was funny. You're funny. Said,
yeah.
Okay.
And you're like, isn't that a great idea? Such a great idea. Yeah. So witty. Everyone loves witty people. So tell us about the show.
Well, so Suits LA it's from the original creator of Suits, Aaron Korsh. And,
love Suits,
and it's, you know.
It's kind of cool to play off of something that there's already kind of a fan base there waiting for it, because they all are. And
well, when I got cast as Arrow, there had just been a guy playing Arrow on TV, so I'm used to all of this right now.
Yeah.
Sort of taking up the mantle for something else, but in this case, it's a new show. I mean, I flew in from Los Angeles, and Los Angeles and New York are not the same. So there's the first difference right there.
Yeah.
And then I think that we have a bunch of new characters, and they're all aspiring in entertainment law or criminal law, as the case may be. They all want to be the best lawyer that they can be, but the law is different. And then, of course, a lot of the same themes, the same dialogue, the same wit, the same sharpness is going to come through, because it's the same creator.
Yeah, I love that type of writing when it's that quick and you're like, oh, I wish I could be that character and I do something. What do you love about your character, actually?
Well, I love the suits.
Yeah?
I really do.
Yeah.
They're very comfy.
No, that's awesome, but you get to wear these really nice suits.
I love that. You know, what I like about the characters is that he's honest, sometimes to a fault, and he tells people what's on his mind. And then I think that the most interesting thing is that there is a lot of trauma, that he has been through some family stuff from when he was back in New York, when he was a former federal prosecutor, that he has not worked through.
And like maybe why he left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay. Now I'm gonna watch even more, okay? So we need another break. Everybody, you can see Suits LA Sundays on NBC and streaming on Peacock.